Well, good evening everybody, and welcome to Burnham United Reformed Church for this hustings for the Beaconsfield constituency. Thank you all for coming. Thank you very much to 7 of the 8 candidates for the constituency who have come along this evening to answer your questions. I'm Neil Coleman. I'm one of the church elders here. I was a GP in Slough for 32 years, and so I can honestly say that I will not be voting for any of the candidates because I live elsewhere. So I hope I will be able to maintain quorum and have a neutral approach to everyone. So we're going to start off by inviting everybody to say something about their policies for 5 minutes. I would encourage everybody to talk positively about their policies rather than talk negatively about any other candidate's policies. I'm also particularly keen that statistics are not misused, so I should be listening out for any possibility of that, though I don't say that I'm BBC Verify, however. The running order was decided through picking cards, or it was done for them, and so the running order for this evening will be, first of all, Joy Morrissey for the Conservatives, Matthew Patterson for Labour, Cole Caesar, Independent, Dominic Pegram, Green Party, Anna Crabtree, Liberal Democrats, John Halsall, Reform Party, and finally Pippa Allen, Independent. I have got a number of questions. I've sort of put them into categories, and I'm going to ask the questions that were most commonly asked through your written requests in the box. So we'll come to that later. But therefore, I think it's time to ask Joy Morrissey. I'm going to time you as well, so when the alarm goes off, please do wind up. And yes, you'll need to switch that on if you want to stand up and use that, otherwise the microphones are in front.
The proudest experience of my life was in 2019 when I was elected the MP for Beaconsfield. And it has been an honor to serve for these past 5 years. And it would be an honor to serve again as your local champion for Burnham. I love Burnham and the local community spirit. And one of the things I was most impressed by was the way that local community groups served the most vulnerable in Burnham. You gave all of your hearts, your minds, you gave everything to keep the community spirit of Burnham alive. I'll never forget that. And thank you for what you did. I love Burnham. I love the Donkey Derby and everything in between. And it's wonderful to be here tonight. And I want to talk about what kind of conservative I am. I'm a conservative who believes in a small state, in low tax, in less state intervention and freedom of speech, in defense of the realm, and I know what a woman is. And I've campaigned for that, for safe, thank you, because that is something in Parliament you receive a lot of criticism for, but it's a cross-party effort to campaign for safe spaces for women, and that is something I'm very proud of. I've also campaigned against a 3rd lockdown and received the front page of The Guardian for that. I'm also proud of that, a badge of honor. And thank you. And I believe in standing up for my constituents. And in 2019, I made a series of promises to the people of Burnham, and I have tried to fulfill all of those promises. I said I would move to the constituency, and I have. I bought a home in the constituency, something the previous MP didn't do in 22 years. I understand the pressures of a mortgage and the cost of living because I am feeling it every day. It's expensive to live here, and I'm proud of it, but I can understand what everyone is going through with mortgage rates. And I said I would defend the Greenbelt, and I have. I have worked tirelessly to champion and defend our Greenbelt. I've worked with local community groups and Burnham beaches to defend our green spaces. I have campaigned to save Greenbelt land across the constituency, in every part of the constituency, something that no other candidate on this stage can match. I said I would stand up for grammar schools, and I have. I have fought for grammar schools at every opportunity, even in Parliament. And I said I would defend free speech, and I took the free speech bill through Parliament. It was actually my bill, and I was successful in actually delivering it. Very proud of that. I said that I would be a champion for local people, and that's why I have been raising the issue of better GP appointment access for Burnham Health Surgery, because time and time again, residents have come to me and said they cannot access the services that they want, the appointments they need in Burnham. So I have tirelessly and relentlessly raised this issue. I've actually named and shamed the surgery in Parliament and in the Daily Mail, the only surgery that I've done that for. And I've continued to refer them to the Integrated Care Board and even the Department of Health. They've actually been investigated by the Integrated Care Board, and I will continue to champion the needs of my local residents and put them first if I am re-elected. This is a constant battle. I've been doing it since COVID, and I'll continue doing so. I've also been fighting for a secondary school here in Burnham. And I wouldn't take no for an answer, not from the Department of Education, not from the council. They said no, I came back again, they said no. So then I came and I found Viv. I don't know if Viv is here, but there's so many wonderful people from across all different parts of Burnham who want the secondary school to happen. And so now we're working cross-party, cross-council, trying to find the solution, the long-term solution for a bid for a secondary school for all Burnham residents, not just for Burnham residents in Buckinghamshire, but also for Slough, because we want to put Burnham first. And that is something that I will continue to do, I'm committed to do, because it's important for the people of Burnham that we have access to a secondary school. In addition, I've tried to tackle the issue of antisocial behavior. I've had the police superintendent here in Burnham and the police and crime commissioner to meet with local businesses on the high street to see how we can tackle this issue to keep our high street thriving. We have a record number of Thames Valley police officers, and I will continue to campaign for more neighborhood policing. On that note, I have kept my promises that I made to the people of Burnham, and if re-elected, I want to continue to be your local community champion. Thank you.